Right? Live. Okay, it's it. Yep, working. Let's get in Roblox Studio. Alright, so yeah, I've the workspace, I've organized all this stuff. I've made a bunch of things unions, so it's all like organized. So right now, plus now that things are folders, I gotta turn off the volume on my phone. So I'm able to, now that it's in folders, everything's much easier since I can, since they're not models, I can just grab them as individual parts, which makes just everything a lot easier. So what I'm gonna do here is I just gotta fill out this little wall here. So yeah, then we're gonna get to like the very beginning sections of the Obby. I'm not really fast when it comes to making things, so I usually don't get a lot of progress done in one day, but that's just how it is, I guess. Let's see, make sure nothing's going into the cave. Don't want that. There's a few little spots here, but I can manage. Alright, pretty good. I just gotta get like a basic, I just gotta like cover this. Some basic stuff, that's it. So yeah, if anyone is in charge, tell me is the stream working, since I think it is, but I don't know, maybe I accidentally privated it. If someone's in chat, it wouldn't be private, I know. So yeah, if anyone's here, just tell me how it's working. I'm just gonna make sure inside the cave nothing has been ruined. Like, by ruined, I mean deleted too much terrain or stuff. Okay, looks good. Right, let's just go off of this and so yeah, I spend a lot of time like I guess putting the walls on this cave, so I'm just gonna finish up part of it. The rest, all of this side, it won't be visible anyway by the way I'm gonna design this, so it shouldn't be a problem. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of that. Bang, bada bang. See, it looks so good. Looks good. So yeah, just preparing the way the beginning of this is gonna go. It's gonna kind of be like you're going up a path, like a little trail. Oh, but then a bunch of debris, like not really debris, just some like logs and stuff starts, and I guess we're just gonna do razor leaves start flying down at you. Basically, leaves you have to duck. Like, and logs you have to jump. Can't keep jumping because then you hit a leaf. Or even if you're not jumping, you can still hit them. And you can't, but you can't just walk straight because of the logs. So yeah. what's gonna happen is when they get up that shell, it's gonna lead here where they're gonna go down into this cave, and then there's gonna be a big obby all the way up to there. Oh, hey, this guy. See you there, Jack. Ooh. This piece is a mess. Oh, this piece is horrible. Just gonna whatever. I'll just make that much smaller. Let's see. Yeah. So what I did is kind of organized all this, so there's a bunch of stuff in folders and unions. Basically, it just makes everything much more organized. So it's just nice, like cleaner experience, I guess. It's gonna make everything much easier. Spent a lot of time yesterday. So yeah, that's it for now. We're just making some basic preparations. So I'm just gonna finish up with this little wall, just blocking most of that off. I don't have to block all of it, since some of it will just be straight up under the map. But I'm just gonna do like just a little bit more, and then we can start with the obby. So if anyone here that's in my group that's watching this, if you happen to be a dev, you can join on in this. Just if you're gonna make like a larger change, just let me know. Yeah, also if you want to see, if you haven't seen the inside of the cave before, so there's the door, then me and the real Hermit Gaming, cause there was like development manager or something like that, one of the top developers in the group, me and him worked on this cave, and Obby's gonna be put in here. Alright, sounds good. Sounds good, Sky. So just see your little icon whenever you join. Okay. Alright. Yeah, once you're in, just, I guess, come to my position in the studio, you know. Oops. Just gonna make that smaller, rotate it a bit. Alright, I'm about done with this part. It's all that, but like, it's gonna be mostly covered. But this is a lot of stuff to do. Just I'm gonna wait for you to come into. Yeah, I gotta insert something into the workspace. Make this relatively large. What type of surface GUI, text box, scale that up, make that bigger. Forgot how you can work with GUI. Or UI, whatever you call it. Robloxian Obby Masters. Or you see right up in the still corner. Forgetting how to do this. Shoot. Whatever. I should just scale this. Oops. Whatever. It's fine. Alright, the plan here is we gotta make a little path, like just like an upward little path. It starts like here, of dirt. It's like slowly incrementing, and it's eventually gonna end up how does it end up? Oh, I have an idea how I'm gonna do this. I'm gonna make a little ledge where the path ends. So we're just gonna give this a nice, cool. Oh, hey, I see you. Alright, so basically what we're doing, as I said, start to make like a little bit of a, like upward, like dirt path, you know, just like a trail you'd see in a park. It's slowly gonna increment, like slowly incrementing up to a little path. So while I work on this. Alright, just give it a simple of 0, 0, 0. Basically, it's gonna go up to this little block here. I might resize this. I'm just gonna turn this entire thing into whatever. Yeah, like this. It's gonna end up here. Alright, so here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna make like a base little path, and then you can, I see something with UI up there. Cool. You do you. So I'm just gonna start working on this little path here. Cool, that sounds cool. So yeah, one thing I was planning is there's a bunch of little, like, there's like a river flowing through here, like just river flowing around the lobby just to make it more interesting. And there's gonna be like bridges going over the river too. So yeah, just like things, and maybe you can add like, here. I'll just see what you do. I'll see what you do. You do whatever you think will make cooler. Here, one preference I have is try and make most of your work like over here, where I am, because I have plans for over here. I have plans for what's happening here. So try and make stuff happening like here in this area. Now the grass is merely like just standing. It's gonna be changed. Oh yeah, that would be cool. That would be neat. Maybe just make the snow like appear on top of like the grass. Yeah, the thing is, I doubt this will be released in winter, so maybe, I don't know. Here, what we can do is, if it's like not winter, if I'm still working on this game and it's like spring, which probably, yeah, I'll put it in, or like move this now to server storage, so it'll still exist. It just won't be there at the moment. But yeah, that sounds like a good idea. And any winter season, I can just move it from server storage to workspace. So just in case, yeah. And make sure like everything's in the appropriate group or folder. Like I think this could go in. I think snow should actually go in the grass folder. It can just be a separate thing. Just make sure it's all grouped in folders. Well. So I need it to be like neat so I know, I guess, what's happening. I can adjust the basic wedge. I'm just going to give this its properties. So right now it's going to be basic little path thing, but that's going to change. We're going to add scenery around it. We're going to add like logs and trees to line the path. Now I just got to create it, I guess, so it exists. Oh, I gotta get out a good plugin here. Build v4. Looks good. Oops. Okay. Done. What do I do? This isn't gonna work. Shoot. I can't do this. Strategy ain't gonna work out. I put it under the map. I'm just gonna see like how that would work if I was to put it on the map. Oh. Nice. I'm just gonna give that like its own thing. I'm just gonna let that be its own thing inside of the grass folder. So yeah. Do you have like a good plugin that can let me like? I'm trying to make a path. What's happening here is and I'm trying to line it up just so there's not like there's like gaps, but. Do you just have any good plugins that you think could help with what I'm doing? I tried to build v4. Where's the setting? Oh, right. Wedges are different. Right, I'm gonna curve in here. So yes, guy, oh, what's happening here? Wait, did you like move something or was that me? Sky? What are you? What's happening with this? Did I move this or did you move this? Here. Let me just undo a bunch of stuff. Okay. I must have done that somehow. So. Okay. So, let me think what you could help with. Here, actually, so you see inside this cave? Here, come inside this cave. Like, just come to me. Oh yeah. Alright, just come to my little thing, you know, my flying thing. I fixed everything that was happening. Yeah, so basically, so I work on the outside part of the obby. I'm thinking that, so the obby, basically the inside part of the obby, you come down from the rope and then you start from here. Can you make an obby that starts from this area and eventually gets up to here? Make it like somewhat cave, make sure it's cave themed and it's not too challenging, but like, it still looks good, it doesn't look out of place. Make sure it's not like out of place. So yeah, it's gonna happen in the cave and it's going up here. I might make modifications, but if you can like lay down like a base, I guess that would help. Yeah, that's fine. That's something I can't really fix. Yeah, I'm watching the stream on another device. I'm seeing that happen. Yeah, it's way behind. It's like on the setting normal latency, which is basically like the least delay. So yeah. Well, make sure there's like many different type of things. Not like, so no checkpoints. It's kind of just like different types of things. Maybe like parkour. Primarily some parkour. Stay away from wall jumps. Maybe like easy wall jumps. And maybe just do like jumping from like wobbly platforms. You can do stuff like that. Make sure it's all like colored and material eyes so it looks like rock. So yeah, it's gotta, and this obby's for racing, like since this is all about the qualifiers, and since it's qualifying for a bracket this round, so like the top blank people have to finish, so make it easy but good for racing, but you know. Yeah, no. Yeah, so it's a racing obby. Oh, I know why this was happening. I know why all that stuff was getting moved. It was my plugin being weird. I need to... what is this plugin doing? What is this plugin doing? Here, something's wrong with my plugin. I wish I could see what things there is. Yeah, why is it doing that? It shouldn't be doing that. Like, why? Can I please just like... Oh my god. Why? Why is this thing like this? This plugin is actually killing my game. This plugin's literally killing my game. When would this be undone? Okay, that plugin is like a death wish, so that's why I'm gonna keep using it. It's not even working. Plugin's a death wish. I can't use it. Well, now it's... I'm just gonna check on how you're doing. I recommend making like the floating things like on pillars and stuff. Make sure you use like different type of Obby stuff. No, don't do like those memory things or guessing things like you see in typical Obbies. Make it kind of like American Ninja Warrior themed. That sounds good. Like American Ninja Warrior themed. Kind of what I'm thinking with this. But not the death plugin. It's not really working. Non-material. But yeah, make sure it's more than just those like simple jumps. Like, just like a bit more to it. And put them on like platforms. Since right now it seems kind of linear. Oh, that sounds good. Oh yeah, that's kind of what like the game's style, I guess. Like American Ninja Warrior is pretty much the game's style. Robloxian Obby Masters. It's gonna follow a competition like bracket. So yeah. So like this is an opinion like many people don't have for share, but I enjoy coding. Like I am looking forward to the coding of this game, not like this building part. Though once like the build starts to get better and like everything starts falling together, it'll feel good. I literally cannot wait, like not joking, to write this script for this the first half of the qualifier, which where most people hate coding, scripting or whatever I call it. I understand why people wouldn't enjoy it, but I just personally have fun with it. Here, I'm not gonna use wedges. I'm just gonna make it like sloped. I'm just gonna do this since parts are just much easier to normal, like cubic parts are easier to work with. Oh shit, I have to deal with rotating this now. I'm gonna make this all like actually connect properly. Just not yet. Like it's all messy, but right now I just gotta set out the baselines and then I'll let my plugins do the work from there. Also, make it so the Obby doesn't go completely straight. I know like that's American Ninja Warrior, but like maybe make it so it like has a few curves here and there. Do the future Obbies will have this straight moving style. Or maybe make it so these parts are like they're like kind of slightly wobbly. I think that'd be cool. Like they're like wobbly parts, not like horribly, not like a whole lot, but kind of. Here, wait, let me see where you put this. Oh, these parts, instead of putting them in the workspace, I made a group inside of a thing called Cave. Inside of the folder Cave, I made a group called Qualifier Obby, so if you could just move all those parts into that. So in the folder Cave, there's the group Qualifier Obby. All it has is a kill brick right now. The kill brick's in the water. Just for organization purposes. Make sure not to select like the parts I'm using since mine are not in here. These are gonna here, let me edit the quote. Here, I gotta add I gotta add two folders here. So basically, it's not using grammar, but in cave as well, it's inside the cave. Sounds good. And out cave as well, it's outside the cave. Here, I'm just gonna move all of the parts I'm using into like the organized thing, so you can just work with what's outside of the workspace. So it's pretty much organized, since all your parts are outside of the workspace. I mean, they're in the workspace, they're just outside. Here, it's no longer a group, it's a folder now. So it's a folder qualifier Obby. These folders are much nicer since you can select the individual parts without entering, like opening the folder. Because in a group, it just selects the whole group. And then you have to go inside like the workspace, get it to work. So yeah, groups don't have a lot of good uses, now that I realized it. They're actually annoying. Better off just using unions and folders instead. I'm gonna make this go down and to go down and to the left. Steep angle. Yeah, that's 29, I think. yeah, maybe what you can do is like you can make it so like there's some basic parkour jumps here. So as I said, you can make them wiggly, and then maybe like at this point change it up a bit how it's designed. Oh, by the way, it's not a two-person race. It's like the entire server, which it's gonna be anywhere from probably like anywhere from 5 to 15 people. That's the race size. We're gonna make it so like you can toggle if you see other players or not. But yeah, just so you know like how the races are gonna work. 5 to 15 people, and the amount of people that can win will either be 8 or 4. Since it's supposed to qualify to be like a good number, the right number of teams for a working bracket. So yeah, maybe just from that point, like change up how the obbies go, how the obby goes. I'm never gonna stream. Tampa's so fast working on games. Like our streams only for like 20 minutes. Like hour-long streams. I don't like purposely make them an hour. That's just the time. It's like just a coincidence how they all are an hour. Well, not exactly, but about an hour each. I'm gonna fix Z fighting everything that's clearly wrong with what I'm doing soon. I noticed like these little gaps. Power gap fill. Let's save this. Oh. Alright. Adios. Might make some minor changes to what you've done, but like, nice job. Cool. Adios. I'm just gonna get rid of that part. I'm just gonna make it so I can actually reach this. Yeah, this is. Oh, I did this a bit. Oh, I've got ideas for what I'm gonna do with that. I've got some ideas. And make my X orientation 0. Cool. Yeah, I've got some really good ideas for what I can do for you, Mid-Scout. Yeah. In my first preview will be a person or people running through the first obby. That would take the full game code. It would just be a preview of the obby, but not like actual people doing it. Just gotta find the DM. Alright, now for the next process of gap fill. And it's just like simple path. There's gonna be a lot of code to go along with it. Well, not the actual path itself, but whatever. I had a really bad job at this at the beginning. Just gotta get a part here that can connect this all together. Just gotta get the correct rotation in. Almost. Could just copy and paste in the settings, but too lazy. As a game developer said, as many successful game developers say, I'm too lazy. I've got like a good mindset here for like being a game dev. Yeah, it's gonna like really help me out in the future. I'm too lazy. This is the same. Kinda sus. Alright, gap fill to the rescue. Now I gotta move. Here, one thing I gotta do is see the Y scale of this about 1. So what we're gonna do? Okay, take all of these and make the Y 1 stud. Now it's gap fill. I can do 1 stud setting, and yeah. They filled a gap. Are you okay? Who's that? Who's that? Quality outside. Okay, that's not even doing anything. Oh my god. Gap fill, don't give me up and let me down. Gap fill is giving me up and letting me down. Do 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 da 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 da. Never gonna give you up, never gonna let you down, never knew. So it's good. Why is this not working? It's like, just gap fill, do your thing. Like, why isn't gap fill working on this? It's like straight up not even making anything. Like anything? Is there something wrong? Whatever. I'll just gap fill the rest as usual. So there's -force directions. Oh wait, I'm not doing negative. I'm on normal. Surprisingly easy, not many issues here. I think this one's gonna have an issue. Yeah, I don't know what this is all about. Oh, it worked. Nice. I have no idea how to make gap fill, but whoever made it, I'll see. Freaking legend. Actual legend. I would have never even tried to develop games if gap fill didn't exist. Oh my god. I mean, of course it's not perfect, but it works in like the majority of gaps. I don't know why this is happening. It probably just happens on these weirdo slopes. Oh, negative did the job. Close enough. If someone comes at me like, hey, look at how bad, low quality this game is, well then, I really won't be disappointed. I'll just be like, haha. Haha, you critique everything for no reason. Some weird cases here like this, where just there are weird slopes. So I'll come back to the ones that don't work. Oh wait, usually when I do that, it ends up working. So it looks like the only real trouble we have is just with this very starting one. I don't know what like this angle, like how the way it looks at an angle. You know how like it goes in a direction. How the heck that works. I mean, I don't know. I guess I'll just deal. It's supposed to go in different directions. Whatever. I'll just do this one myself. So anyway, I'll just do a bit of scaling work. Oh my god. Don't have to go that far in. Easy. Easy. Easy game. Jeez. Here, I just want to see if I can change up this gap fill a bit. I think I could do it. It could be done a bit better. Actually, no. It's good. Yes, sir. Sir. Yes, sir. Alright. So we've made the path. Of course, there's going to be scenery and stuff. Oh my gosh. See how long the stream's been running. Oh shoot, that's a lot of messages. Yeah, just probably it's gonna same thing. It's gonna go for about an hour. Okay, I'm just gonna make sure it's all anchored. Of course. Check. Make sure this is this anchor. Yes, sir. This is all anchored. That's just so Sky knows where it is. I'm gonna leave that outside of it. Alright, let's just see here. Test. Can I do it? Oh wait, no, I want to do run. Stop. Stop. I'm gonna do run. Just to see, make sure it's all anchored and stuff. Yeah, I gotta fix unanchored parts. So, whatever's not anchored is about to be anchored. Blop, blop. Now let's see what's anchored. This, since those are in groups, interference, so. As everything's opened. So let's see, map borders, invisible physical, extra parts, those things are anchored. Map borders, that, it's really welds. This will get anchored. Actually, I can just do select children on these things. I'll just do select children, anchored. Boom, boom, boom. Oh, tailgate. Make sure this is all anchored. Yes, sir. Oh, gotta make sure that this is all anchored. Yes, sir. Anything not anchored? Anything? So this looks so good. So good. Already goodity goodity all. Wait, let me. Did he edit the grass? Ah. Okay, let's get down to the test menu. I don't think he should have really made the grass white yet. The snow should just be the layer on top. Oh yeah, and then the snow will be. I don't think it needs to be institutional white. So, when I position the snow, just like a one perfect positioning. Like change that to a different white. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Okay, I'm just gonna end the stream here. That was good. We got some important stuff done. Of course, I wasn't able to get to scripting just because of like how hard it is to get done even such little like small tasks. So anyway, here, wait, let me check this. Okay, that's fine. So I'm gonna hope that it'll be possible to create the scenery around this. Well, actually, I know how I can do that easily. So I'm gonna create the scenery around all of this, or make as much progress on it as I can. Next time, I doubt I'll be able to do all of that, and then I start working on the code, some code, but wait, I don't have like an official plan yet, but I'm just gonna end it here. Alright, adios.